Hey everybody, this is Lucas here, back at it again with another reaction video. Today, you guys, we're going to be reacting to some more of the fucking nerd. That's right. And today, you guys, we're going to be reacting to his NES accessories video. Now the NES, I'm sure, as you all know, I'm sure you all know by now, it's literally one of the most iconic gaming consoles of all time. It was literally the console that pretty much saved the video game crash of 1983. And you know, from such a big console like the NES, there of course there of course was also going to be like a shit ton of accessories for it. Now, uh, now like I Now, like the only NES accessory that I can think of on top of my head was the fucking like NES zapper that they had for Duck Hunt, and yeah, like and yeah, yeah, like I don't know if like the NES zapper like came bundled with Duck Hunt when it first came out, if it was like a totally separate thing. Yeah, like I don't know, yeah, like I don't know, let me know down in the comments. So yeah, but yeah, like aside from NES Zapper, I can't think of any other NES accessories on top of that. So but I'm sure, but I'm sure the nerd himself will, will guide me through the wonderful shitty world of that is NES accessories. So yeah, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start the video. And go.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass.
He'd rather have a buffalo.
Take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill stump and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd.
Explosion!
He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the
Angry video game nerd. Alright, nerd. Alright, nerd. Let's hear what you got for us.
You got a game and a controller. That's the way it goes. But sometimes that wasn't enough. Nintendo.
Oh yeah, the Power Glove. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, I definitely recognize that one. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier.
Was always coming up with creative and unique ways to play games. Today, there's the Wii and the DS stylus pen. But
God, I feel so old just thinking about it. I still find it crazy to me that both the Wii and DS are both turning over 20 years old this year. Christ, I feel old, man.
even in the early days with the NES, they were doing the same sort of thing. Some of them were pretty awesome at the time, but others were failed experiments that made you look like a jackass. So let's take a look at some of the NES accessories. I already talked about the Power Glove. We all know it's bad, so bad. Let's start with the
So bad.
Zapper. Back then, we just called it the gun, because that's what it is. There's nothing more satisfying than just shooting the fuck out of things. It was the quintessential gaming accessory. Almost every console had their own version of the gun. Only problem, it doesn't work so great anymore. Depends on the game, the kind of TV you're using, and the gun itself. I have 3 of them. The first one is completely random. Sometimes it makes its target, but most of the time it doesn't. The second one has a
The fucking duck hot dog. I just want to put it out of its misery.
pattern. Every other round it like goes dead. So here comes the 2 clay pigeons. I shoot them, no problem. Then the next ones come out. I can't hit them, even if I press the thing against the screen. The third zapper has the same problem, except that the pattern's swapped.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on? Even
What?
the alleged light bulb trick doesn't work. Here we have Wild Gunman. What do you gotta use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
Flying saucers.
Hey, get down!
Hey! Oh, the kitty wants to join in, nerd.
The Super Nintendo also had its
Thanks.
own gun, more like
Ah,
a
the
big-ass
Super Scope.
bazooka, the Super Scope. If you're
I
familiar with the
remember this.
Zapper, this one's a totally different story. The Zapper used light detection. That is, when you pull the trigger, the screen goes black for a fraction of a second and the targets become white squares. The Zapper detects whether or not it's pointing at the light, hence the term light gun that everybody likes to call it. But the Super Scope uses a sensor that you plug into the Super Nintendo, much like the Wii and its Wii Zapper. Another thing about the
I remember that too.
Super Scope is that it isn't powered by the NES. It's wireless, which you think would be cool, but that means that you gotta use 6 AA batteries, and this fucking beast
6?
drains them in a few hours. And why is the trigger on the
Man, that is fucking absurd. 6 AA batteries? Jesus.
top? It should be down here. This is balls. You think the Super Scope would be more reliable than the original Zapper, but it's not. Even if I point the gun in the same spot, the bullets just scatter all over the place. All because I'm using a flat screen TV. Now let's look at the Miracle Piano. It's a miracle if I could figure
The what? They had a piano accessory for the NES?
this shit out. You might be thinking, wow, Nintendo had a piano? Well, yeah, Nintendo had everything, but it was also available on other game consoles and home computers. It's got one game, which is basically a piano teaching tool. It's actually not bad.
Huh.
Well, that's really all there is to say. My only complaint is that the music comes from the keyboard, which is okay, but the metronome comes from the TV, and that can be a little confusing. Other than having standard lessons, you also get this robot game. Play the song right or the robot dies. Then there's a duck game.
So it's basically like a prototype for. So it's basically like a prototype for what would eventually be, for who would eventually become a Vob, like a Vob the robot, basically.
You gotta shoot the ducks. Come on. Yeah, I'm shooting.
Yeah, what does Nintendo got against ducks? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell us, Nintendo?
Ducks with the piano. Next we have the Power Pad. You lay it on the floor, kind of like Twister. Let's pop in good old world-class track meet and have a race, jump hurdles, and do the long jump or triple jump. The present-day equivalent of the Power Pad is Dance Dance Revolution, and there will also be a
That's the first thing that popped in my head when I first saw that. Like it's literally a prototype for the DDR mat. Fuck, I can't speak.
version on the Wii. It was meant to be a family game, but most kids I knew played it alone in their room, and that meant that if your room was upstairs, your parents would hear like all this thumping and shit. They hated it. Cats and dogs would piss and shit on it. In fact, just thinking about it makes me feel like having an anal evacuation.
Run, nerd. Run like your life depends on it.
Fuck this!
Hey, you're cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah, it all comes down to tapping buttons, which brings us to our next accessory. Probably the stupidest thing ever invented. The speed board. What is
The speed board? The fuck is a speed board? How does that work?
it? It's a piece of fucking plastic. You attach your controller. You get it? In case you don't want to hold the controller with your hands, in case you enjoy playing on the floor or behind a table, then this is for you. It's embarrassing. What's
Yeah, it's a pretty useless accessory.
the point? To put the speed at your fingers? Why in the ass would I need that? If I'm playing a game that involves having to tap the buttons like crazy, I'm probably gonna get a turbo controller like the NES Max or NES Advantage. How could they even sell such a thing? Even though it's made by a third-party company, it was actually licensed by Nintendo. It's like covering a turd in ice cream sprinkles. Next up, oh boy, the Konami Laser Scope. Now I just want to go on record by saying I fucking love Konami. But this thing reeks of ass. It's essentially yet another form of the zapper, but it's voice controlled. To shoot, you say fire. Fire! 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 Fire!
This shit looks like... You know what just popped in my head? Like, the first thing that came to mind is that this is literally like those fucking, like, a gamer headsets that you see nowadays if they were made out of cardboard boxes. This shit looks so meticulous. I love it.
Fire! 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 It also has headphones, and it advertises on the box that you can use it for your Game Boy or Walkman. Just detach the scope module. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I would look so cool walking around listening to my iPod with this fucking thing on my head.
Mm-hmm.
It also advertises...
Yeah, you totally won't like a huge... Yeah, you totally won't like won't look like a huge dipshit while doing that.
That parents will love what they don't hear. It says, while the laser scope surrounds the player with the sounds of exciting gameplay action, non-players can listen to music, read a book, talk on the phone, or have a conversation in the same room. Yeah, while you're saying, fire, 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 kind of defeats the purpose, right? Fire, 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 fuck. I didn't say fire, I said fuck. Fuck. Fuck fire. Fuck. Fuck. Ass. You can say anything. Shit. Bitch. Cunt. Fuck. Fart. Fuck. Wow, I just shot down a duck by saying fuck.
Hey, that vibe.
Next is the Rollin' Rocker. This thing is the biggest shit biscuit I've ever seen. You stand on it and supposedly you rock back.
Oh, shit biscuit. That sounds like a knockoff band for Limp Bizkit.
And forth, which controls the D-pad. The modern day equivalent would be the Wii Fit. The Rollin' Rocker is
the Wii Balance Board. Yeah.
supposed to be compatible with every game for the NES, but I find that it isn't compatible with any of them. Each game responds differently, but none of them work. Adventure Island keeps walking right, Excite Bike keeps going down, Skate or Die goes in circles, Kung Fu ducks to the right, Metal Gear does nothing at all, Ninja Turtles 3 walks in place, and 1943 just fidgets around a lot. It's another hunk of plastic! Who made this thing?
LJN. Those motherfuckers.
Son of a bitch. Well, we might as well try an LJN game. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! Let's see if this works.
Hope you summoned him.
No, of course not. It doesn't. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I need a beer. I'm drinking Rollin' Rock on the Rollin' Rocker.
That you are, nerd. That you are.
Rollin' Rock, Rollin' Rocker. Yeah, Rollin' Rock on the Rollin' Rocker.
That's definitely one hell of a tongue twister. Try saying that 5 times fast.
I've also heard that you can't weigh more than 100 pounds, but I still don't understand why I can't get any kind of response out of it.
Just
Try
can't
it,
see.
Cat. Get on there, you little bastard.
Still doesn't work.
Cat's like, fuck that shit. Even though the Rollin' Rocker does absolutely nothing, the B and A buttons still work. Yeah, you plug the regular controller into it, so while you're standing on the thing, you still use the B and A buttons like normal. So even if it did work, what's the point? If I'm holding the controller anyway, why not just use the controller? It blows my mind. It's like, what were they thinking? One more.
You said the thing, guys. You said the thing.
Force. So hot, nothing can touch it. Nothing comes between you and the game. That's what the advertisement said. You open the thing up, it basically looks like electronic battleship. It's got a three-dimensional invisible power field. Wow, a power field. Now we're literally playing with power. Come on, jump.
Actual power.
Jump. Come on, Mario, jump. God, how do I jump? Come on, jump. Ass!
I give up. Yeah, that's only the first thing that came to mind when I heard that. Is that fucking Got Milk commercial from way back then. You guys remember that? Anyway.
Oh, jump is over here. Alright, here we go. Get the mushroom. Oh, that's assy. Yeah, I know I used the word ass a lot. I guess you can say I'm an assaholic. Let's try Kung Fu. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised. This thing kind of works. Looking at the instructions, each game has a specific setup and a switch combination, kind of like the codes with the Power Glove. Punch-Out uses an upright position and a power bar. Everything's always power. What's so power about it? It's only a plastic bar, and why do you need it?
Yeah, it's only like the fucking sensor bar that you would that people use with like it's only like the fucking like a sensor bar that people use with like the Wii remote and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This actually works. I'm punching somebody with the U-Force. Oh, watch out. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Get up, get up, get up.
Come on.
Alright. Alright. One more game. I can't believe we gotta touch this one again.
Oh,
Top Gun has an option of using this weird joystick thing. I don't see the point when I can just use an actual joystick. And what's really weird is that this thing, again, is just a piece of plastic. It doesn't have any wires connecting to it. You just plant it there. And the buttons
I guess the people in Nintendo must have a thing for plastic.
Actually work. And it steers okay, too. To tell you the truth, I'm stunned.
Landing sequence. You almost got it. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Oh. 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 Ah. Miss.
Ass!
He said the thing. The other thing,
So,
I mean.
that covers most of the dreaded NES accessories, but I know that there's one in particular that I didn't mention, but, you know, can't do it all in one shot, so we'll save it till later.
Oh.
See you next time. I think you know what's next.
Alright guys, that about does it for this video. Yeah, if you guys want to see, that about does it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more from the nerd, aka Cinema Massacre, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, and I'll also put it on the end screen here. It should be around there somewhere. I'm sure you'll find it. But Yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.